Here we go.
Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
And we are live. That's right. Dark Marauder and Ghostlands are live, but not for long. We'll be dying soon in a match near you. Where is everybody? Starting off? Nobody's here? Okay. It's just going to be me then. We'll see what happens though. It's Sunday night. Likely the animals and critters will come out. I think I'm the only viewer too. I'll go for domination. Oh, everybody wants domination, but they want it in Canyon Network, of course. It's all right. We can do that. We can do Canyon Network. You bet we can.
What happened to Mechwarrior 5?
This is Sunday night.
No! I always get it wrong.
Tomorrow night, though, will be Mechwarrior 5.
Alright, I'll play a couple of games of Mechwarrior Online with you, I think.
Wow. I don't want you to stoop to the game that you've abandoned and really sworn to hate.
I don't swear to hate it. I'm just, just kind of over it.
Are you going through like a midlife crisis?
I am going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I don't know what mech to play. I don't know what colors to give it.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
what game
really bad.
I want to play it with.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know what color you want your mech to be, that's a sure sign of
people
distress.
keep on changing the rules and the maps, and I just can't cope.
It's hard. Nobody said it was going to be easy, though. No one's just, going to hand you a tier 1 ranking just on a silver platter.
I mean, I've got a tier 1 ranking, and no, it was not handed to me on a silver platter, but it was almost handed to me on a silver platter because there were so many bad plays in the game that it was just like, here, have one.
Yeah.
Not that I actually deserve one, because I probably don't deserve one, but they gave it to me anyway.
No, I think you've earned your tier 1 ranking. Absolutely. I just dropped, so it's when I come out, I'll make a group and pull you in.
Well, let's just see if I can still play this thing.
You could paint your mech, or just kind of pretend. maybe do some finger painting mech designs. That'd be nice. Just kind of get, color on your hands and smear it around. Put some handprints. I'm surprised they don't have like a preschool paint job for mechs.
Oh, they can't paint within the lines? I love it. Yeah. Like it'd be like...
Yeah, and like funny trees and pictures of mom and dad and the dog or something like that, Crayon drawings, stick figures. I'm surprised they haven't done that. That'd be pretty funny. And then people would feel guilty about shooting you, right? I just killed little Jimmy.
Have you met the players in this game?
No, they're not going to feel guilty about anything, are they?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Can I tell you there's only one,
2 assaults, Charlie 5.
and this is from like top tier players,
Target spotted.
Yeah.
and not consistently, but there's only one group that people generally say, okay, look, just take it easy on this person.
Target spotted.
And that's
Guess who
Ghost
that group
Lance.
is?
They just say be nice to poor Dark Marauder.
No, I mean, people watch your stream long enough to know that doesn't happen. You ask for it most of the time. No,
I ask for it.
when you log into the yeah, well, like I'm tip of the spear. Oh, I shut down
Tip
in front
of
of
the
you
spear.
3 times. Let me shut down one more time.
I can shut down one more
consecutively.
time. Not just 2 times, but 3 times is the charm.
3 times in front of you. Please don't
Yeah.
kill me. Please don't touch me. Shoot somebody. No, you died. No, not you. Nor anyone from your unit. And you're fine. You do 1K games. You did like almost a 12K game, 1200K game.
It was 13.
13. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's only so many times you can.
Not that
cry
I was
poor,
counting.
Given the match scores you get these days, Dark. You can't.
I can
you can't.
cry. I can cry. Core me. All that I want.
That's true, and you often do.
Yeah. Here I am. Core me.
There's one group of people when you see in the list of players
Yeah.
that some top tier players will go, okay, well, let's not pick on them.
Really?
Yeah. And it's the cadets. When you see a big C in the list of names,
Yeah.
top tier players, not consistently and not everyone, but I've heard it many times when I've dropped with them, we'll go,
It's
it's a
not-
cadet, just leave them alone.
Yeah, because you want him to kind of get good enough to like the game, right?
Yeah, you want more players in the game. That's right.
Yeah.
The only
Good thing
problem
I
with
learned
that
to
is
come
it
out
could be
Charlie
someone's alt account.
Right. But that's okay.
Yeah. But generally,
We
you
have
take
not-
it easy on cadets. Well, you try to, but it doesn't mean you completely ignore them. Like if they're asking for it, then you do what you need to. But you don't try and shoot someone else. At least that's what I've been in different discords. I've been on different people playing the game, and I've heard it come multiple times when you sort of see, oh, there's a getter here, guys. Just take it easy on him.
Heat level
That's
Yeah.
happened many times.
Alpha's open CT and cherry red.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
They're starting to pay attention to me.
You have a very good firing point. I would just ask you maybe to look to your far left to see if there's anything coming.
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
sure there are, because these guys are coming for me.
But you have a very nice spot there.
Target spotted.
But you are tunneling at this point.
Yeah, I know I am.
What you could do is walk into D6 and wait for them to really come for you.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Oh, you can get that, Meg. That's a good idea. Are you going to shut down in front of it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's good. He's dead. Someone else got him. The fight back's on.
25%.
Can't believe they left you alone. They're not even circling you. That's amazing.
I know.
Heat level critical.
Not that
Oh,
you
there's
actually
the shutdown.
scouted it. You didn't scout it, but still, well done.
Come on,
Okay, you need to
oh,
cool off. Just
Yeah,
need
no,
to
it's super hot. Worried
Rack
about getting
away
too far
and just-
behind, and then we're going to
just
hurt
cool
really
off.
badly.
Cool completely off because they are going to rush you. You're the only one left, and you're out of the circle. They will come for you, or they're going to come for that other guy
Destroyed.
Behind me.
Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
Come on.
Center
Yeah, there's the
torso
behind attack.
critical damage.
Side torsos on it.
Destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Yeah,
Because
an arm,
Thing
not the.
destroyed.
ideally, the same side torso.
Yeah, I did do the same side sword toward the tub.
Kind of went left and then right. That's all right.
Did I? I thought I hit the right and the right. Yeah, they're going to get me.
Right.
Torso destroyed.
There it was.
Nice try, guys.
I'll bet I did
Game though, I'm
decent
sure
damage, though.
you did a lot of damage. I mean, I don't know if you're in optimal range, but you were
Pretty good range
they
on
ignored-
most of it, yeah.
They ignored you like anything.
Yeah, I don't think they know who I am. It wasn't great. I did get 3 kills, though. 735.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
not
match
wrong
for
with
you.
that.
Yeah.
Not bad for just standing around.
That's right.
It's a very
The
McFish thing to
catapult did
do.
really well. Wow.
Hey, Kodo, welcome. All right,
Well,
I'll
game.
get a group going here.
I'm in
Ooh,
game.
GSP reward. So I got to pick a mech for the event. I don't really know which one I want to pick. I want another good laser vomit.
I don't even care about the events. Hang on, let me see where I'm going with the events.
get a free
Probably
mech.
missed some of them.
Don't you want the
I've got-
free mechs?
So many I don't already
I
play.
know,
So, like,
I know.
What's the point?
It's a midlife crisis. I've got all the things, all the toys.
Got all the things, all the toys, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a claim here. Patriotic long weekend event. Did I claim it? Cockpit 3-day premium. Oh yeah, just add it to my hundreds of premium.
I have so much premium time. I should turn on some of my premium time again.
Oh, I missed all these events. Look at that.
Yeah.
Don't play for a solid month and you miss everything.
Yeah. Coda, did you want to come over? I can't play for very long tonight because I've got to get up early and we're going to put the sailboat into the water tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to play Ark, so...
I'm going to play Halo, I think, on Wednesday.
I heard, yeah, the Master Chief Collection, right?
Oh, it's going to be a disaster. Unmitigated disaster.
Why? Now, let me just choose a different...
Because it's keyboard control, and I'm terrible at keyboard control games, and I'm not great at first-person shooters per se.
We've got fat
and-
fingers.
I have fat fingers, and they're kind of slow and, awkward and tumbly, and they get stuck between the keys sometimes. It's kind of embarrassing. I'd rather not talk about it on the stream. I
People
thought about
see
getting...
Your embarrassment on the stream all the time.
Yeah. I thought about getting just digital reduction surgery to make my fingers skinnier, but I haven't done it.
You could get a fatter keyboard. I'm sure. Oh, you know what? I wonder if
Like
people
a big
have made
toy
that like,
keyboard, big fat finger keyboard.
like a child keyboard, where the keys are so large, the colours go out
boom,
out
boom,
of borders.
boom.
No,
That'd be great.
I wonder
Thanks.
if people haven't done that. They could do.
I
like
should
a
get
fat
one of
finger
those
keyboard.
for me from you for Christmas.
Thank you so much for allowing me to buy something for myself for you.
You
That was
know,
great.
I felt like it was the least I could do. It really was. I tried to think of something less that I could do, but I couldn't.
So you asked a question about Hellbringer the other day. You haven't seen him on. He was
Yeah, I haven't
playing
seen him.
Ark
Has he been on
incessantly,
with Sarcasmo?
and Not really with Sark. We've got this. So one of Sarcasmo's contact, Lima, started an Ark server, and we all went over there to play it, and we've been playing it consistently for a solid week. But Hellbringer had once again gone through storms, and also
Oh my gosh.
was hunting down a new job, and he's just literally, as of yesterday, he's just kind of disappeared.
Is he okay, you think?
No, I mean,
Okay, I'll check in on
so.
him.
I don't think so. I mean,
As long as it's
Talk
just
about it
standard
again.
addictive behavior where you're just going from game to game to try to get
No,
your
he
fix,
needs a job.
That's fine.
he needs a job. He needs
Yeah,
a job.
I thought he'd secured one. That's
Well,
sad.
we think he did get the local one, but he was going to go for something a little
better.
further away that was going to give him more hours, and I don't know what's happened. But that's like he has to wait and see. A
Yeah.
job has to come up there, and then he's got it. Apparently, we'll see what happens. But it's more like it's the storms that just. When you start to, there's a storm here and the whole place is shaking, it just scares the hell out of me. I'm like, get out
And
of
he's
here,
in a
dude.
little mobile home, like trailer. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's
He's a
fine.
good guy, and then he's
yeah.
trying to be
Yeah,
really
he
independent.
seems like he's
but
had lots of hurdles to overcome.
something about guys over there, sort of the 40s, which I'm now one of them. I've been now for 8 years. It's just there's like this rejection of what they once were and trying to pave out a new role for themselves in the world, and it's something. It's messy. It's definitely messy. Have you gone through a midlife crisis?
No, not
Do you
really.
think marriage helps you with that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Because your wife
you got,
tells
like,
you right
someone-
away that, it's not going to turn out the way you thought it was. What were you thinking? Not really.
I know. You
No.
got someone already there to nag you. Yeah, I love it.
Right. No, you're not alone, for one. If you've got a good relationship with your spouse, you're not alone, right?
Yeah.
So you can lay there and you can say, I feel like I'm a failure, and they'll look at you like, what? And then they'll remind you of the good things that you've accomplished and done. And
Do you think that is the source of a midlife crisis, feeling like a failure?
feeling like you haven't accomplished, I mean, certainly I could say I've done a lot of really great things in my life, and my life is getting on the downside now, right? So I know I've only got another 20 years maybe. But some of the things that I've wanted to accomplish and do, I've done, and some things that I've wanted to do and accomplish, I've not done. And then you always wonder about the things that you have done and accomplished. Were those really valuable, or was it did you waste your time doing them? And that's even true of.
So what's the measure of that?
Well,
how do you
it's
measure
very
that?
subjective. It's very subjective. So, like, I spent 35 years of my life investing in people, right? Well, what's the payback on that? You don't see the payback usually. You believe that it's there, and you trust it's there, and sometimes you get hints that it's there, but it's not in the bank account. You don't see it there because it's service, and there's just not a lot of money. And it's not in those people around you because they grow up and they move away, right? Or life goes on, and you don't always get to stay in contact with them. But what you do see is like you get these glimpses of some of these people's lives where they come back and find you, and you know that they're just representative of more than they are, where they come back and they knock on your door 10 years later or 15 years later, and their whole life's put together, and they're happy, and you can tell they're just transformed and blossomed, and they come by to say, do you remember me? And I've told this story before, and I say, yes, of course, come on in. And then the first thing they want to say is, I just wanted to come by and let you know that I turned out okay. And so they somehow feel that I was someone who believed in them and helped them get past really hard things in their life, and were able to become successful in spite of hard things.
There was enough of a contribution that you made that they recognize and they value.
Yeah.
And they value.
So you get that right now and then, and I have that with people that I've invested in for decades, right? So, but I don't have anything to show for it financially because it's just a terrible paying job, if at all, in many cases. So then I look at my financial life, and am I well-to-do? Not at all. Am I fine? Yeah, I'm fine. One of my dreams was to force. I wanted every kid in the world. I set pretty big goals, right? I wanted every kid in the world to sing our music, and I've had children from all over the world sing music in our musicals from dozens of countries, and hundreds and hundreds of churches that have put our musical on and sang our music, and our choral music's been used in different places, and we've got our worship music in multiple countries, like probably 50 countries that it's used in more or few or a lot of churches. And so some of those goals have at least been partially realized, but other goals haven't, right? So you want to leave the planet thinking that you've made it a little bit better, and I think that I have. And then part of me is like, well, I'm kind of tired and don't want to do anything anymore. So there's that. I wake up in the morning and think, well, I used to have a lot more get up and go, and what am I going to get done and accomplish today? Now I wake up in the morning and think, do I really, I got you covered, Marauder. Can I not do something today, or do I have to do stuff today? It's not as much of a self-motivated sort of thing, right?
Single Bravo, buddy line.
Just because I'm older is part of it. I don't have the physical energy and stuff like that. And if I have a really bad match playing Mechwarrior, that's emotionally difficult for me.
Yeah.
But there's books I want to finish writing, and there's music that I want to finish getting onto our site, and I want Jessica's career to maybe work, and I want her to do that rather than me do it, or make it happen. But I got to help her without making it something that she didn't do herself too, right? Because we didn't have anybody to help us do that stuff when we were younger, or we could have been a lot more successful than we are now. Like, she is at the age where she could make that happen, and I want to help her any way I can, as long as it doesn't take away her own sense of I did this, right, on my own. Because you don't ever really do everything on your own, and it's great if you don't have to do everything on your own.
God, I hate quick play. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
I didn't get all of that because I was in a 1v1 and being left alone to fight it while the other guy decided,
Yeah.
I just won't help you. I'm going to move over here.
Somebody's shooting. Oh, here he is.
Need assistance.
There's an alpha in the garden. He's by himself, and like I had very little support fighting him. Even though there was one person next to me, and I'm calling for support.
Across the map, and we haven't won the game yet.
I was saying that I want Jessica to feel like she's done it herself, but you don't do it all yourself.
Part of your
right?
part of your value in life now is to do with.
I'm not working with. I'm not
kids have to
pastoring
their lives.
No, yeah, partially. I'm not working. I'm not pastoring. I'm not working with youth kids anymore. So we're not active in a church at all. And
I mean, you said you're not having a midlife crisis. So I'm not. I guess I'm not really inquiring about that. But it's just interesting how you measure, how you measure value.
Target spotted.
well, a lot of times in midlife
Over
crisis,
at
I think
certain
how I measure value is
There's a light here in Hotel
both
6.
what I've accomplished for the goals that I've set for myself and want to maybe do in my life, and I've done some of those and not all of them. And for the impact I've had on people around me, have I had a good impact on people? That they're gonna, it's gonna be a lasting impact. And I think I've had a lot of those too. And then have Jennifer and
But
I.
are you
able to-
gaming it? Like,
Am I what?
This is an inquiry. This is an inquiry, Dark, and I don't mean it to be. Just say what you want to say in regards to it. Like I don't mean it to have much meaning.
Great game, guys. Great
I
game.
wonder
Target
if,
spotted.
because you're saying it's subjective value, values becoming how you choose to measure your success is subjective, and it's interesting to see what the measures are, and you choose based on what you've done as opposed to just a stock standard. Well,
What do you mean
that's just a diet.
subjective?
Well,
What do you mean?
well,
I
for
don't
you,
understand.
value has been driven by the difference you've made in others. That's what it sounds like.
That's one of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I'm
Yeah.
the same way too.
I think it's common in a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's interesting that one of them isn't. I'd love to do a study. One of them isn't how much money you got in the bank account, for example. Now, is that a condition of because you don't have much and therefore you're not going to value it like that? Or
No,
is it
I've never
the type
had
of person you are. And
I
you
think
never
part of
have
that's
and you never will.
personality. I've never believed that money was more important than people, and so it's a moral belief system.
Yeah.
I got that from my parents as well as my faith as well as my personality. So it's a lot. There's a lot of that there, and I would say that in the majority of the cases, a lot of money doesn't really bring you happiness. Not that it doesn't make things easier in some regards, and not that it is a bad thing to have. It's just not going to be the thing that brings you fulfillment in life in most cases. And so if that's true, and I think it is, then it shouldn't be my primary goal. And certainly I've worked hard, but I've been blessed a lot, and I have a beautiful house, and I have, enough to get by all the time, but we don't make a lot of money, but that's okay. We make enough to be okay. And the things that are more important to me, like my family and my kids and my wife and, my, just the people that I have influenced, those things have always been more important to me, and I've kept those things important to me. So in that sense, I feel like I've succeeded, and in my bigger goals that are more globally reaching, I've at least cracked the door on those. I'm probably not going to be the most well-known children's choral composer in the world or the history of the world. But some people know who we are, and some people have used our stuff and they've loved it and have sent really wonderful, thank yous and, notes back to us about it and stuff. So,
Kodo, you in game now?
No,
I'm ready.
Okay, hang on, Kodo. Sadly for me, my goals are, I love to do so many different things. So I could have 20s, like I want to be, like I like to teach people, educate people stuff in photography. So I have the outline for 7 websites of photography courses that you can go through in a month. 30 days of beginning and intermediate, advanced, then lighting and stuff like that, right? And teaching people how to do it in a different way than I've ever seen it done before, but I know would help people be better photographers much faster. And
there's a
that's going to take hundreds of hours for me to put that all together. And
it's quite involved.
It's huge. I mean, I spent 400 hours on my website and 200 hours on my Aardvark, my Christmas musical website. So that stuff sucks.
Is that
time.
a proficiency thing, though? Is that
no? It's just a mass. Thing? Creating things from scratch always requires a lot of time, and the more detailed and I'm going to say cohesive it is, so it's all interconnected, and there's a path that's logical and progresses through it, so you can all tie it together. That's a lot of thinking and work, and then going back and revising and fixing and making better and stuff. So I could easily spend a lot of time doing that. I wrote a book on how to teach people how to scat, do vocal music scat, vocalizing and stuff. And it's better than anything that's out there as far as I can tell. And I just have another 20, 30 pages and it'll be done, but it's about 110 pages long. And I've had directors use it and say it works great. And so there's that project that's sitting there. I've got just the stuff that I'm writing about why I believe in God or not, that's 700 pages long. And it's not anywhere near done. And then I've got stuff on worship leading that's 350 pages long that's probably more than half done. It's probably 2/3 done. And will I finish it? And then do I have to cut it down, right? Because that's going to be too long. I don't know, because I haven't worked on it for 3 years on that one.
Are you going to click?
Oh, sorry. And then I've got a BattleTech book that I started writing. I've got about 60 pages on. I haven't touched that for a couple of years. So I have seasons of my life where I'm too busy to do anything, and other seasons where I just kind of carve out a couple days to do something and move forward on it. And we're kind of in a season where Jennifer's mom is kind of maybe going to die in the next year or so, and we're kind of taking care of her and all that kind of stuff. And then there'll be, I'm sure, mourning for Jennifer that'll take some dark months for her to get through, and it just doesn't seem to be a good time to be able to finish some of that stuff that I want to be able to finish. And I have this important stream. This is obviously super important, so I have to do. I was reading my Super Flush radio spot, my sponsor ad today. It had slipped underneath something, and Jennifer found it. She said, "Is this?" Like, are you supposed to, do you need this? She was going to throw it away, which would have been the best thing to do. And I said, oh, no, I need that. That's my only sponsor for my Ghostlands channel. And she said, what? I said, I had to make up my own sponsor. And she was laughing at me again. I said, nobody would really sponsor me. So I made up my own sponsor and I made up an ad for them. And so I started reading some of it to her. And I've got my Sam Clam Polly Oyster story that's 55 pages long that I want to read as a audiobook that I can sell on Apple iTunes store and the Google Play store and stuff, right? And I want to help my daughter launch her, singing songwriter career. So I got all these things that are drawing me to get them done, but it's not a good time in my life to get much of anything done. So
doesn't sound like.
Have I had a midlife crisis? I don't really have time to have one.
Doesn't sound like you got time. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you got time, dude.
I don't have time
if you could fit it in, though, it'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be great. I could maybe go to Jennifer and say, hey, let's have an affair, and would you get me a new car? And she'd say, well, okay.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna cheat on her. That would be detrimental to my life. So
well, then you would have a midlife crisis.
Then I would have a midlife crisis. That's right. So my idea of a good midlife crisis is to have an affair with my wife and have us pick out a fun car to drive around in.
Could you imagine playing a prank on her where you say, look, honey, I've got to let you know I've been having an affair for the last... How long have you been married for?
39 years next month.
I've been having an affair for the last 39 years with the same woman.
With the same woman. I sometimes introduce her as my first wife still.
How does she go with that?
She laughs. She knows that she's my first wife.
Yeah. She knows your sense of humor. Fair enough.
She's put up with me for 39 years. 40 years, really.
Airstrike.
It's kind of shocking. But when you marry them when they're naive enough, and they don't know any better, it's like you've got the upper hand at that point.
Sure. Okay.
Target acquired.
Bravo's got DACA from clear 1,000 meters away.
Strike online.
I gotta remember how to play this game.
You have to shoot stuff, I think, is the main thing.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
I have vague memories about that.
Yeah.
Are they all
Looks
down
like
in G5?
Looks
Oh,
like the
wow.
enemy's not really
Okay.
coming around here much.
Online.
There's one H5 by himself.
You're right, have fun with some fire support,
Oh.
bud.
Again, one H5. Now there's two there.
Need assistance.
There we go.
Tack, have you got eyes on?
Can we get eyes on Echo? That would be a very easy pick. Okay.
Target spotted.
Not often do we have battles over here.
I'm dead.
We'll miss you.
Thanks for the update.
Target spotted.
Somebody's got lots of lerms. We need to kill that lerm boat. Who is that?
Probably the Stalker Echo.
Stalker Echo?
Airstrike online.
I don't want to be the guy that engages all of them at one time.
Well, don't be.
UAV, Golf 5.
Oh.
They're coming from Golf 5.
Now I guess I am the guy engaging them at all at one time. They're playing this smarter than we are. Alright, I need
Got
to
a
get
mech up
some
here in G6,
distance.
G5, high ground.
We should have consolidated in the rock formation to our left.
Critical damage. Left torso. Critical
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
Kodo, are you trying to give us a strategy for quick play?
Target spotted.
Well, it's kinda late for that.
Come on, man.
They decided to push up that way.
You can't do strategy for quick play. That's crazy talk.
Heat level
That'll never
critical.
happen.
Airstrike activated.
Target spotted.
It's like a dragon land. And I'm not talking about the novel. I'm talking about the unit.
How did I get to be the tip of the spear when all I've been doing is retreating?
Airstrike online.
Alpha CT, grand.
I want to be behind everybody, not in front of everybody.
Good job.
Another dragon down here.
Target spotted.
I'm going to come around this side, cause trouble.
Yeah, I'm out of practice for sure.
Airstrike
So out of
online.
practice. I wasn't getting my mask on with this mech. I don't understand why not.
Heat sink destroyed.
My alt key's changed. I'm watching. I'm not having fun in this game anymore. When are you playing
Alright.
Halo?
When? Wednesday night, I think, is what I'm going to do.
But it's definitely Mechwarrior 5 tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
Because I've got the downloads, so I just got to put them in.
There's new ones, so get them all. There's 4.
Yeah, from last week, right? It's the same ones from last
well,
week. Yeah,
well, but we only put one up on the link list. Has been updated with all 4 updates.
yeah, I've got. Well, if it's the same as what you had last week, they're the ones I've downloaded.
Just start lighting these mix up individually. We'll keep
That's
hammering
good,
them.
Dark.
We've got enough missiles to kill them.
Where's Dark? Is he by himself again?
Nope, I'm actually with another mech. Shockingly.
So-
Yeah, keep Bravo lit up.
I'm sure they're going to shoot me, though.
Working on
Corsair torso. Just
them. We got some mechs coming up behind us.
Heat level critical. Large transfer.
Hey, got me.
Yeah. Come on.
They're just coming in from G4.
Probably
He's
did well, though.
with them. He's
Still
Ellering
alive for a
up.
while.
Did okay.
Oh, fuck, we're
doing terribly.
not doing well.
It's too rusty.
That's good. It means you need to
Yeah,
practice.
yeah,
Get back
but
in
you
there.
cover.
Get up. Get back on the horse.
When they say, "Hey, can you play comp?" That's when I might do it. But otherwise, it's kind of over the game.
New target acquired.
I think part of the thing is I'm also a fairly optimistic person by nature.
You are.
I choose to be.
Very disorientating, to be honest.
Sorry about that.
What the fuck? Now piss me off.
Explains how you play, why you play the way you do. I hope this.
I hope this works out. This has got to work out.
I'll go and buy myself a shutdown 3 times. Okay,
Yeah,
it'll work.
yeah.
It'll work, guys. It'll work.
And I'm going to kill them all. I'm going to kill them all.
Yeah, no one will find me and no one will shoot me.
They won't be able to see me if I'm shut down. Just curl. I wish I had an ostrich mech. I could just shove my head in the sand when it shuts down. They wouldn't see me. That'd be so great. It's not like, a raven doesn't look that far off from an ostrich, really.
Your stream is getting very busy these days.
We've had a lot of people, but I'll tell you, Drax, honestly, you're one of my favorite people, and so I really do miss when you're not here, and I don't want to guilt you,
I will let you know something
into
too.
being
I'm
here.
one of my favorite people too.
I know, right? So you even know how favorite you are. and and so I really do miss you when you're not here, so you're just remember that. Stop by now and then, say hi.
I do, but I
feel like you're funnier than I am, or at least we're funnier together.
Let's start a routine.
Yeah.
Let's go on stage.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'd go over well.
Pete, what you could do is you could go up there on stage, like when it's a show in America, you go up there on stage and have a big gigantic TV, and I'll FaceTime in.
Right, and then we can talk about stupid things. It'd be perfect. I've got a friend here in Eugene that has a very similar sense of humor to mine. We're always just riffing off the dumbest things and laughing at each other. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, nice.
And he's younger also. I think I'm a younger soul trapped in an older body.
Right.
Or I'm just senile and think that. Which is probably more likely.
Bah, you don't sound like you did too much drugs.
I never did drugs at all. Never took drugs.
Yeah.
Kodo, are you French or Quebec or?
What? Yeah, from Quebec.
Quebec? Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. In fact, south of Quebec City.
Ah, okay.
You have cold winters there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so not wanting to be in a cold
Minus
climate.
30 Celsius in the winter.
Minus 30?
Yep. At zero, the water freezes.
Yes.
0 Celsius. And you usually get at minus 30s.
What's minus 30 in Fahrenheit?
In
Celsius?
January, February, often March. Then we get we often have snow up till April or May.
Minus
and
22
starts
Fahrenheit.
usually in November or December, and often even as soon as October.
Minus 22 is not that bad. I've been in negative.
Minus 22 Fahrenheit is not that bad. Dude, minus 30 Celsius is insane.
I've been in minus 18 Fahrenheit.
Oh,
yeah, but outside?
Outside. And the wind chill was 40 Fahrenheit below. And it was nasty. I mean, it felt like somebody was slapping you in the face all the time. And it would just cut right through whatever you're wearing. And you'd breathe in and your nostril hairs would freeze up.
Yeah,
and then you'd breathe out and they'd thaw out. Then you'd breathe in and they'd freeze up. And in and out. It's like your nostrils are all constantly freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing. And if you spit, it bounces when it hits the ground. If it you hit a sidewalk or something.
Spit in winter.
Well, I mean, if you dropped some water down, it would just bounce. It'd freeze before it hits the sidewalk. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
And nothing's warm. You have to put a heater in your car so the engine block will start up. You have to heat your engine.
And if you got a mustache or a beard, and you get full of rime in it.
And you start to get bad posture from leaning over from all the extra weight in front of you. It's really, it's bitter cold. It's painfully cold.
It's not like having big tits.
Yeah, well, if you stay outside long enough, It's going to be the same result. Because
would the gels freeze in the winter? Would that freeze?
The what?
The silicone.
No, silicone won't.
Nope.
Silicone goes really low.
Yeah.
How do we get onto breast implants? Huh?
Well, he said if you've got, you said heavy beard. You said icy.
I said
beards,
heavy
he's like, not
beard.
as bad as
He
big
took
breasts.
it a step down,
I'm
and then you
thinking,
immediately
what
went
about-
to frozen breast implants. Welcome to Ghostlands.
No, I think the breast implants they remain at body temperature
Okay.
or around.
If they're in the body,
But
typically,
I
right?
don't have breast implants, so I can't say.
Drax,
Because I
you need to
can
go
imagine
time
people
yourself
have, like,
out.
had hip, what about people who've had like hip implants and stuff like that, where they get the metal ball? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
they're still
must-
inside
that
their
must-
body, right? It's going to be their body temperature, but your
I
body
think they'd
temperature
feel it.
can drop. I'll bet they
feel it.
do. I'll bet they do, because it conducts temperature faster than regular bone would. They would probably feel it. Yeah.
We've gone everywhere in this conversation, I have to say.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
I would think gold teeth would be awfully cold too if you opened your mouth too much.
Yeah, you're right. That
Get a
would-
brain freeze through your teeth.
Yeah, sure.
It's painfully cold is what it is. It hurts physically. It's just nasty.
You know what? I think I've been pressing the wrong button for mask. That's why my mask is not. That's why I was wondering how come I'm going so slow.
Oh yeah, your mask is.
Did they change
Decided-
mask
I just
again,
got here
or
yesterday,
no,
I
probably
think.
not.
I don't think they did.
They nerf fleas. They nerf any lights. The last patch.
I never pay attention to all the patch notes. Why would I do that?
Wait, Ace, you're pulling my
Sorry, I'm
leg.
asking the wrong person. You're right.
Yeah, who are you talking to again? Remember?
What did you ask? Did they nerf?
If they've nerfed fleas since he's been here, I think you just have self-nerfed by not being here,
No, I don't think so.
not playing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just rusty. Don't even. Oh, maybe. It's, oh, yeah, that's what it is. My PSI. My mouse is bad.
Yeah,
Someone
whatever
speaking-
that says.
Russian?
Sure.
Cyrillic?
Hey, there's somebody named Dax instead of Drax. He could be your long-lost brother, your twin.
Well, that's good. We could have a brother. I had one years ago. when I was
Target
born.
spotted.
Did they die? I don't remember this.
Target.
Yeah, so they went camping in the States, and one of the camping buddies threw him off a cliff
Oh, you told me that.
before I was born.
Is that why you
I
want to come
was
hike the 3,000-mile mountainous route of cliffs is to try to find his body? That sounds like really morbid.
On me.
Pushing!
Anyone's got Overwatch? C3?
All right, tracked him till his arm fell off. I'll bet he didn't like that any. Oh, now you both want to shoot me, huh? You want a piece of that? Okay.
Enemy alarms coming out Alpha 5.
Airstrike online.
If I can get some assistance pushing Delta 5, Alpha 5, there's a Hellbringer over here as well.
I've got them suppressed behind that rock.
Shit, they're all over
Yeah,
me.
thanks, man. Thanks for the Overwatch.
Alright.
Hotel RM20 Sun Spider.
Oh fuck, I'll be dead soon.
Good job. Alright, smack him in the back.
I'm dead.
We're up by a lot.
Airstrike online.
Oh shit!
He's cussing a lot. Oops, he's shooting me still. Thought he was going to give
Are they
up.
all down in that Dutch?
Yep.
Rough. They
so
have fucked
rusty,
themselves.
It's unbelievable.
I'm fucked. Help!
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Here we go.
Target destroyed.
Charlie down.
What's 4-1? 5-1.
Target acquired. Airstrike online.
I'm still alive. I can't believe it.
Target destroyed.
I haven't done much damage though.
Target acquired. Heat level critical. Airstrike online. Airstrike activated.
E4 corner, boys.
We're halfway there.
Target destroyed. Airstrike online.
Yeah, this is over.
Stompy, stompy.
You guys sure made a lot of smoke.
Yep.
I didn't fuck all that much, Jesus.
Yeah, me too.
I just
That one
woke up.
interaction, and then that was it.
Good job.
Why are we all stopping here? Keep going, keep going. Just keep swimming.
That's with me.
It's a light,
He's
isn't it?
hiding. No, I think it's a medium, but he's got ECM, I'm pretty sure. He's near me, in the E4. There he is,
It's a
behind me.
race to the tape. I'm leaning in.
Up high.
Spotted.
How are those new Crusaders anyway? They're good
Good
mechs.
kill.
Great work, guys.
How are those Crusaders, by the way? Are they
Still
good?
dead then.
They're squishy because they're light heavies, but they're not terribly squishy. And I haven't played them all, so the medium, the 60
terrible.
MRM build with 3 lasers is pretty nice.
I did terrible. Who was on me? I think it was the Vape. No, it wasn't a Vapor Eagle. I was a Dervish, maybe. No, it couldn't be
Danger
Dervish. I
Parrot
think
did
it
4
got shots on me.
kills, 871. Man,
Hellbringer. Must have been the Vapor Eagle.
TK Romero, welcome. I have not picked the free hero mech for the event. I don't know what to pick. I asked McFish last night. He listed like 20 different mechs. Of course, he's great in all of them, so he thinks they're all great.
What are your options? What are your options?
Pretty much any hero mech, right?
What heroes do you
And
have?
I don't know. I just got a lot of mechs. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention. I'm in a midlife crisis.
Have you got like a D100? Just roll a dice.
What mech is that?
It's
what?
a dice. It's a dice.
If I go to
a
the
100-sided dice, and you
If
should roll it and just pick that number.
oh
That's what I'm saying.
okay, a die, yeah. No, I like this. Is this Bounty Hunter the Timberwolf? Is it a Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
I like
Is that,
this. It's really nice. I could get another one of these and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. And I also love my Hellbringer, so I could just get another one of those. Then
The
when I'm
Valkyrie,
doing,
the Valkyrie's like the Hellbringers. Since the changes to the Timberwolf, I think now still has the edge over the of the Hellbringers, and they're both still good mechs. But you know, I mean, you're just a quick player though, aren't you? You're
yeah, I'm
gonna
not doing
faction
comp, but these
play. No,
are
you're not
kind
gonna
of
play
comp.
faction play.
These are kind of comp builds, aren't they? That I'm running these laser vomit things.
No, not necessarily. Well, I mean, laser vomit is a feature of comp play, but
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean you've got a comp build that's
Just humor me, Drax.
because you choose a lot of McFish builds, and they're
He
not
doesn't do
always
comp.
builds.
They're not really comp builds.
Some of them might be, but a lot of them are just McFish builds.
Oh, well, this Hellbringer that I have is a FC, and I love it. Like, it's not a. That's not a
that?
hero. It's not a hero mech, is it?
Nope.
Do you want to? Sorry, Cutter.
So I could get a Marauder. One of the Marauders is great as a laser vomit. Which one is that? The
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter 2.
Got like 7 laser hard points and 1 ballistic hard point. It has
the
3
bounty-
ballistic.
This was the one
laser
I
hard
used to.
points in each arm.
Wait, this is the Bounty Hunter 2. I don't know what I've got in this thing. It's the green one. This is 3 large lasers and 3 ER mediums, 4 ER mediums, I mean. So that's probably, I haven't been running that. Maybe I'll run that now.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm going to stay in this Timberwolf because Tonight's not the night to figure this out because I can't play very long.
You know, I haven't even really gone through my skills and fixed them all up since the change.
I haven't because I don't know how to do it. And I want to do... Uh-oh.
I've given you the sheets, haven't I?
No. You sent me a link to one of my things, but that's it, not both.
Okay.
So, I just have a little announcement to make. That's right. Dark Marauder, voice of the pirate captain in Hired Steel 2, movie star, is now tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
What?
What? What?
What's been going on? You fail, Dark.
I'm so sorry.
Hard.
I feel like I've just undermined my own existence my own reason for existence on this stream.
What was the purpose of this stream, Dark?
To show people how to do things right by doing things wrong. To show them how to be a tier 1 player by being an exemplary tier 4 player.
And you can measure the success of that by simply the tier that you're in, and you clearly are failing.
I feel like I've failed everyone. See,
no, you have.
I was doing fine.
It's not what you're feeling.
It's not just that I feel it. I feel like I was doing fine until you got here and started asking me if I was having a midlife crisis, and then I get tier 2 while you're here, and you start rubbing my nose in my own failure.
Well, technically your success, but failing being success, I don't know. You know what this demonstrates, though? This demonstrates that experience trumps all. That you can literally experience yourself out of failure.
I was tier 2. I was up in the top 3/4 of tier 2 before I took a break, and then I came back and I was in tier 5 again, tier 6 somewhere down in there. And it's taken till now. It's taken a year and a half to get back to tier 2.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have taken. It should have taken you about 5 weeks.
It wouldn't have, but they changed up that one pass, threw me for a loop on all my playstyle because I was getting 1,000 damage, 800 damage, 900 damage in my Marauder 2 and my Marauder 2C, and winning games and killing lots of things, and then they did that patch, that rebalance, and I was just, everything was bad. I was bad in everything for almost a year. It was terrible.
Yeah, they nerfed energy big time.
So it's taken this long to dull my tip of the spear appetite a little bit, I think, and be more hidey, pokey than I used to be. I used to just dive in and wreck, and now you can't do that in a lot of these mechs.
Maybe it's salts, but you probably need to repurpose your stream, because clearly your stream's not what it's about anymore. Like, it's not about failing down.
So you're saying maybe I have no reason to exist as a streamer?
I think you need to reinvent the reason. Because you can't go on stream and say, I'm going to teach you the things not to do so that you can become a success when you're tier 2.
Right. You're right. I feel like I'm just...
You could do that, but...
I feel like I'm being disingenuous, and worse, I feel like I'm defrauding people.
Not feeling. It's not even you feel this. It's you are.
I know, and defrauding people is a sin, right? The Bible says don't defraud people, and defrauding means to promise something you can't righteously deliver on. And I'm promising tier 1 success from watching my poor playing skills, and that may not be deliverable. I may be just lying.
TK Ramiro, that's funny.
What did he say? Just because Dark is getting older doesn't mean that he's developing a weak stream. Oh no, that's terrible.
For me, you're like most of the streamers. You enjoy playing and you share it with the people, with the masses.
Well, if I'm like most of the other streamers, there's no point in me being here.
Well, you're a person like anybody else.
Yeah, but they're already here. They're already filling that.
There's snowflake.
I thought I was filling a special niche that nobody else could fill but me, but it turns out that's just a lie. It's an illusion of my own psyche.
Well, no, you just dropped so many times that passively you got better.
You think I'm running out of ways to lose? Is that what you think? I've just reached the limit of my abilities to lose? Kind of bumped into that wall and bounced off a little bit.
Let's just say you've never been a deliberate player. Let's just say that.
I play deliberately. I push the
You
go
don't
button.
deliberately show people. You don't deliberately show people what not to do. You just
No,
play
I
the game.
accidentally show them what not to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you're accidentally showing them that you're tier 2.
Well, as long as I don't get into tier 1, that's okay. That would be bad. Because then I'd be playing against people all the time that are way better than me, and I don't want to do that.
Well, a lot of those guys aren't playing at the moment.
That's good. That's why I'm moving up. There's a
Like
void.
most of 228 are playing Rogue Tech, I've got to say, and they're not even really playing Mechwarrior Online.
What's Rogue
The
Tech?
North American. Oh, it's that BattleTech. I told you about it.
Yeah, but I don't remember because I haven't seen it.
So BattleTech, the game,
Yeah.
has a mod called Rogue Tech, and it's quite big now. That adds a lot of things to the game.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me this.
And then there's a community that's got a Discord where if you, as part of that mod, you can play solo games, but it adds to the universal map, and you actually pick a faction, such that what you do in the in your game will affect the whole.
Okay.
Which side takes which planet, and then you get points for that, and you get rewards for it.
But it's still kind of a
good.
turn-based BattleTech kind of top-down.
It's still
thing,
BattleTech.
right?
It's still
Yeah.
BattleTech, but like the Mechs, there's a lot more Mechs variations and Mechs. There's a lot more weapon systems and anti-weapon systems, defensive stuff. You can do a lot more with the builds. Like it's pretty good, but anyway. So most of them are playing that game now. They have been for a while. I think Ash still streams and Brios still streams.
Hey Drax, you've got some notoriety in the game. That's two guys I see that are saluting you.
Yeah, it happens.
Assault Delta 5.
Although I'm not really playing like I'm any good these days, but yeah, it happens.
Ow. Ow.
We're rotating, aren't we? Oh, this is game rotation.
The enemy has captured Epsilon.
Heat
We
level
should take
critical.
theater. Where's our lights?
I'd come support you,
Scout.
Dark.
Yeah, there's some assaults over there. Just be careful.
Are we getting any scouting done by lights at all? We don't have any.
What am I playing? I'm playing a Hunchback.
I've been hit hard 3 times in a row now.
Yeah, that's smart.
CT's red already. Game's barely
Oh
started.
boy.
Low ground E5.
Online.
We're gonna get wrapped around 16-2.
Gave him another airstrike though.
Has resource point data.
Low ground E5, guys. We need someone overwatching E6 though.
Target spotted.
Center torso critical damage.
Ouch! I'm just gonna get toasted here by everybody. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Walked out in front of him. That's a good Dark Marauder move. Who's Thesis maybe? I don't know.
They are a quarter of the way
Guess that's how you'd say that.
not let them push
Artillery strike online.
I think texting and game naming is going to be the end of the English language.
Sorry. Target spotted. Keep holding the resource points, warriors. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, I hope we get to go sailing a lot this year. This summer would be really nice.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Got a Centurion on his own Indigo, bottom of that assault, of our assault.
Fuck, I've been backstabbed.
Centurion's going up to our assault player.
Artillery strike online.
Don't get bits, getting hit.
Target destroyed. Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Still what?
Kodo, are you still alive?
Nope.
All right, I'll watch Drax. I was going to spectate you.
Oh, I wouldn't bother watching me.
Yep, gotta watch you. Sarcasmo, welcome. What's up, losers? We're not losers, we're unwinners.
Airstrike online.
Dead Money Joe,
We have
welcome.
all winners.
We're what?
We
Potential winners?
participate.
I don't think we're potential winners necessarily.
No,
We're
participate
we're just unwinners.
Target spotted.
I have not picked the hero mech, so you just pick the highest cost MC mech that you don't own. Oh, that's a lot of mechs just don't work well for my playstyle, which is chaotic and frantic. I tend to like mechs that are overpowered, over armored, and quick and nimble. and the better I get of each of those, the better I like it.
Heat level critical.
Any unfair advantage I can bring to the game, I'm all definitely for.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Come on, Javelin. There he is. Nice.
Heat level
Oh,
critical.
Small Strong got him.
Yeah, he was behind me. I baited him.
Yeah,
It's not always about getting the point. Sometimes it's just about
Target
baiting.
spotted.
yeah.
It's caps.
Need assistance.
Isn't he? Was that guy way out of range or not?
No, it's when he's against
Underneath.
Gosh, we're winners this time.
There's a guy over in E4 sniping.
Left torso.
Oh, oh. Hey, I bought a commando,
There's an
Drax.
Irby over in E4.
I'm pretty
E4
beat up.
sniping,
I'm gonna
guys,
try a
be
long
careful.
one.
Hey,
Cap
Mittens.
to Gamma.
We're more like wonkers. Thank you. That's right. Not wankers. Sarcasmo. Go to your corner.
New target.
You had your
acquired.
chance.
No, because this is not the channel for it, Sarcasmo. I can't swear in this channel.
That's right.
Sorry, I can't
Yeah,
be
sorry.
self-expressed in this
That's
channel.
why all
You
that
can't.
time.
Yeah, this is the channel that suppresses your human nature and
Self-expression.
takes away your sense of self-actualization and clamps down on your
My
freedoms
ability
of expression.
to share my anger and frustration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's a little bit ironic in that I'm from the land of the free, right?
Heat sink destroyed.
No, it's not
Yeah,
ironic.
but-
It's
Yeah.
America's the land of the hypocrites as much as.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Well,
Nice.
like everybody else, but you know.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
hide it better.
We
Behind
hide
things
it.
Like,
I don't think we hide it.
Freedom.
I don't think we hide it that
like
well.
Freedom.
Hypocrisy is
Yeah.
well on display here in America. Don't worry.
Yeah. I think you're just loud about it. That's all.
We're just loud about it. Right. We just try to pretend we're not to ourselves, and everybody kind of looks at us and goes, "What?"
Target acquired.
Well, the rest
You
of the
don't-
world does. Yeah. We
Well, no,
we've
even
got, like,
people
this
here.
secret Nod. We've got this secret nod that
A
we
secret
sort of look at each
nod.
other.
It's like a secret.
When Americans
handshake,
in a room, we
nod.
just got this like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, here they are. Yeah. Yeah. More of the same.
It's just go along and placate them.
New
Because they've got
target
nuclear weapons.
acquired.
They've got nuclear weapons. They always threaten us Aussies with their
And have
nukes.
used them. And have used them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop with my American bashing.
Yeah, we did save the world from Imperial Japan control, so it's probably okay. Sadly, I don't like that we had to kill so many people to do
Who's to
it.
say that would have been a bad thing? You know?
They're I think we can make a pretty good case on that.
Yeah, we didn't do so well building their railways. Roads, no.
They built a lot, and the Irish built a lot of our railways too.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of prisoners that built a lot of the railway roads going through Asia from Japanese.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did we lose? Yeah, we lost.
Yep.
I thought we were going to
playing
win there for a little bit. Felt like it.
Pick and
Felt
go
good.
play.
Aye.
Hi, Frank.
Are you going to come join us, Mittens?
That's noisy, Frank. What are you doing?
Oh,
What?
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 oh, what?
What? Mittens, welcome.
Hello.
You gonna join us?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's on his
That'd be nice. I'd like that.
Oh, just leave it alone. Why don't you?
Okay.
Oh, I went back down into tier 3. I'm right on the knife's edge here.
Oh, my pep talk worked then.
Yeah, it worked. I took your advice to heart.
No boy. I soon regret tier 5. But
You
then
missed tier 5, you mean?
I finally got to tier 4.
Tier 4, I was in tier 6 for a year and a half. Took me a year and a half to get up to move the pixel 1 pip on tier 5.
What's my mech skill? No, I haven't even done these. Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, the new skill tree?
Yeah, I don't even have my baby.
I like it.
Oh, I got an
But
Airbnb notice.
they should adjust it because there's some things that they're too easy to get now, and it makes it very powerful. For example, full radar deprivation, it really wrecks the play of learns. Well, not wrecks them, but penalize them a lot. Should be like maximum 60% radar deprivation, I feel. Would be ideal. Of course, I know, of course, I realize that lerms are
So what does he want to do? Requested changes. Sorry, I got to read this and answer this. It's one of my Airbnb guests.
Oh, I'm too high. I'll go down, guys. I'll go down. It's all good. It's fine.
18 and 19. What was the first? Let's try this again.
Why is my cat meowing at me? My cats are always meowing at me.
Mariko are celebrating her birthday and our 5-year anniversary. They both fall on the 18th. We're in Portland, Oregon now. No cell reception, but you can send an email. We have Wi-Fi here. The hotel. Tomorrow morning we are visiting Crater Lake and another region north here. We'll be entering Eugene from Highway 58 around 4 p.m. or so. Sorry for the late booking. It's been a very busy day for a long drive. Booking confirmed the 18th and the 19th for 2 guests. Checking 4 to 6. Alteration request 18th, 19th. 2 guests, original 1. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any moderators on. This is so exciting.
I know. What's the deal?
I could do anything now, and they can't ban me.
But you'll have to self quarantine yourself. You'll have to go to the corner, like Sarcasmo. I don't even want to bother my moderators with Sarcasmo. I just want him to just, when he's been bad, just go to the corner.
He puts the helmet on, doesn't he? Doesn't he put a helmet on?
He should. I don't know. I think he's trying to get away from the helmet. I think it weighs down on him because it's on so often.
I'd just love to see his kid with it. I think that'd be hilarious.
Okay, we got a booking. Sadly, we didn't get a booking. There was a guy who wanted to book a bunch of nights, but he wanted us to take $200 off the price, or $300 off the price. It was like $1,300, and this is the peak. The peak days of the entire year, of the entire summer, are on the days that he wanted, and it's like, no, I don't think. I mean, I said we're willing to go down $100, but I can't go down that far. And then he just went away, so we lost it. So hopefully we'll book those nights anyway. We have the World Championships going on in town right now, and there's everybody in their dog house probably has listed their homes on Airbnb, and then a lot of them have left town and let people rent their homes for these championships. There's supposed to be like an extra 150,000 people in our 170,000 town over the next 10 days. And normally we would be booked already, but we kind of didn't know what price to set things for, because like a Motel 6 is $500 a night, which is like a pretty almost sleazy room. And so we thought, we'll do it at like, $750, because that's still half of what some of the hotels were charging. And nobody booked. And then we'll drop it down to $600. Nobody booked, and we'll drop it down to $450. One person booked one night of the 10, And then now we're dropping it down to $240 and $190 a night, and we're not getting any bookings. And we're normally booked every night of the year, but there's so much competition and people booking their, spare room for this event that you can just find something for $40 sometimes.
What's happening with the ants? Did you get that sorted?
Oh my gosh, it's finally, we haven't seen any ants for the last 3 or 4 days now, other than maybe one or something like that, which is fine. And my shingles, my slates, they arrived 2 days ago. And so now I need to call the roofer and have him come put them on. He'll put them on some weekend here, and they look really gorgeous. So I think it's going to just look fantastic. But that means I have to we took off the old trim and made the roof thicker, so I got to put new trim on. And that's not going to be very fun. Getting tired of working. I've been working on shells. I just want to play all the time. Oh, it's like a midlife crisis, isn't it? And all I have every day is stuff that I got to do. Oh, did you do this yet? Did you do that? Still working on Jennifer's music video for her choir. So I didn't even tell you all the stuff I'm doing, Drax. I'm way too busy for a guy who's getting to be my age. Kind of reminds me of my dad when he retired. He was just as busy, if not busier, than he was when he was working full time.
Very nice.
Because he just found things that he wanted to do, and I just so far have only found things that I need to do. I need to find more just relaxing time where I can just do things that I want to do. And I want to do more fun things.
Same outcomes, though, isn't it?
Airstrike.
Yeah, he died, and I'm going to die. Is that what you mean?
No!
Like everybody
Wow. Make me out to be a... No, I didn't mean that.
Oh my gosh.
Being busy.
Yeah, but it's not the same outcome in that you got to do what you wanted to do. I feel like I want to finish our house, but I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it. I want somebody else to do the cabinets. I want somebody else to finish the trim molding that I didn't finish. I want someone else to re-roof the house. I just don't want to do it anymore. Oh, they're all up here, and they're going to shoot me. I need to go back down.
We don't need to rotate, do we, guys?
No.
They're at D5C4, D4 down the slope there. There's at least 3 of them
Stay
there.
here and meet them. We don't need to rotate.
Target spotted.
Ouch. All right, I do not want to be up
Staying on
here.
the low ground ain't a good idea, though. Tell you how much.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target
Can't
spotted.
shoot that mech.
Need assistance.
What's there?
Target
You
spotted.
got a UAV above you, by the way.
Beta is down. Target spotted.
Yeah, we're rotating, guys.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we are.
So there's a guy up on E4, shooting down on you guys.
Target spotted.
There's a guy over here, right? I'm going to go get
Huntsman
him.
up on E4 by himself. He's got Overwatch, though, from another guy on E4 and Assault.
Warning, incoming missile.
You were just random heat in the low ground last one.
I just pushed him off.
Let's go.
Oh, I just got one shot.
Seriously?
Oh, by the back. Yeah.
This guy's
I think
probably
I'm
going to come
done
back up again. Oh,
I think I'm done. Oh, that
oh
was
from
just
way
bad
up
play.
there.
So there's a
Oh,
few
well.
mechs up on E4, by the way.
Been a pleasure to lose with you guys.
Yeah, it hasn't been, but yeah. Dark, I'm done. I'm going to go back to Ark.
All right, thank you.
Too rusty
Good to,
and
good to
stuff.
play with you. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, it was. It was great, thank you. And good luck with the stream, and I hope you can continue demonstrating how...
Right torso critical damage.
What's the purpose again?
Not.
Heat sink
Was there
destroyed.
purpose? I don't want to be held accountable for the purpose that I set.
Right torso
No.
Ouch.
It's a free-for-all.
This is not going to be the one that I go back into tier 2 on, I'll tell you that.
Critical damage.
I did something really dumb.
Destroyed.
Oh, I lost half my mech. It was the half I liked, too. Oh, that got me. He was waiting for me to peek out. Yeah, only 320 that time. Dead Money Joe says hi, by the way. Oh, you said hi. Never mind. Ow. Ow.
Joe, I'm going to go back and arc because...
Have fun. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow night, probably.
Good night.
Mechwarrior 5?
Yeah.
All right.
I've got the downloads. I have to put them in the thing, and then I'm good to go.
I have to do that, too.
Why?
I haven't done the downloads yet.
What do you mean?
I haven't put the patches in of the new download, the mods. I haven't put the
When were these
version.
patches? When
In
were
the
these
last
patches?
few weeks, there's been 4 updates to those patches since we've put them in.
So I did my downloads.
You got them yesterday.
Last week.
Yeah, some of them have changed.
No,
Since
last
then.
week.
Oh, from the main site.
Yeah, from
Oh,
whatever
you'll
that
probably be
site
okay.
was last week.
You'll probably be okay then. Viola set up a page in Google that has them, and Viola she updated them just yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, she updated them yesterday.
Yes, and she said there was 4 that had been changed. So just check your version numbers on them. Make sure they're okay.
Whose idea was it to play with mods?
I think some guy. He used to be.
That was Valen first.
It was some guy that was a hacker, I think. I don't remember his actual.
No, it was
name.
Valen, and then I told you to use Nutty Rats ones, which you did, and then Viola's come and basically keeps on updating them. Those
As
ones.
I recall, with Valen, we used yet another mech lab and yet another mech
Mechwarrior.
weapon.
Yeah, and I introduced.
And then you said, "Well, why don't we add 6 more?"
Well, 5 more technically, because it's 7 all up.
Is it? Kind of depends on how you count.
You know,
I was going to count from.
You don't have to.
Okay, I'll stop.
No, I mean you don't have to play with mods.
They look so good.
Well, the biomes don't do.
Yeah, how could I not?
That's true.
The other mod that I thought I should get is the one that gives you like way more money and way more. It ought to be called get all the money and get all the salvage mods.
Your problem is that you don't play enough of the game to ever see the end of the game, I don't think.
I'll never see it, probably. You're right. You're right. I'll probably be 80 years old and you'll still be trying to get me to finish the game.
No, there'll be like a new version of the game on a different
Hey,
platform.
Draxy there. Are we going to get to the final battle today? Maybe we should start over again.
Are you constipated at 70?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Things are tougher and harder to make flow than they used to be.
Yeah, I think there's a clan mech. Well, it's a clan weapon mod. I don't think there's a clan mech mod, Joe.
There's yet another mech lab and yet another mech weapon. That's what we use.
But it's a clan version, I think.
There might be a clan.
Do you
mech
feel like
mod.
you're gonna? Do you feel at 70 you're gonna be constipated and therefore have to talk like that?
No, I'm just trying to, overdo it to make it clear that I'm making fun of old people, which is not very nice and not very kind of me.
You're ageist. Wow.
I feel like I'm ageist.
Yeah. Because my mum's pretty old. She doesn't talk like that.
My wife's vertically challenged.
Plus,
but
she's a woman.
I don't give her a hard time
Plus
about
she's
it.
a woman, so she hasn't got a male accent, but still.
Reactor online.
Hey, Sonny, let me come over here and let me pinch your cheeks. For some reason, I'm an octave up and speaking with my throat.
I'm a little fresh and forward. I'm going to pinch your cheeks because they're cuties.
Why do we speak like that? We speak like old people.
In my family, we usually put on a southern drawl. We just talk like that because, well, it seems like the thing to do, and then we'll just talk like that all day. Sure, we will.
We just want to make fun of Miss B and R.
No, it's just because it's a fun way to talk. I can understand why people who grow up down there, down south, and maybe out in the bayou, they'll just talk like that all the time.
He's from North Florida.
Yeah, North and South Florida. And
Florida.
Florida, yeah. And you got to wear your boots. Your boots have to be like hip waders because the swamp's just right up on your front porch.
Them gators will get you.
They will, but if you get them first, they're tasty like chicken. Mm-hmm.
I'm so jealous of you guys.
We eat our gator out of a turtle shell bowl. What'd Mitten say?
He's got a daub on us. He's a tattletale. You know what we do with tattletales here in North Florida?
We cut them off is what we do, and then we eat them.
Feed them to the gators. C4. And then we barbecue the gator.
Bushwhacker, annihilator.
Is Mittens threatening to report us to the authorities?
We don't like your kind around here, tattletales.
We can get right off that just by giving them some moonshine anyway. It's not like we're afraid of them.
I'm gonna be so dead.
Jag over there too.
Why? Miss BNR's not there, is she?
Red smoke on
We're not talking about Miss BNR anyway.
Acquired.
Yeah, no, we're just talking about everyone from North Florida. That's right.
We're talking about.
We're not specifically talking about her.
We're talking about all them people from Biwa Bottom, down Mississippi.
Is that what they are?
Oh yeah, Biwa Bottom's from Mississippi.
Where's my cat meowing at me?
Probably doesn't recognize
I have a
you
lot of
with that
shit
accent.
in my game. Oh, you think?
Yeah, she's scared. Scared cat. Get it?
Can I show you what I built in Ark?
Sure. That'd be right nice.
Twin games, I think.
Does it float? I hope it floats.
You all float down there.
It doesn't float. At night time.
Well, it's an Ark, ain't it?
No. Oh no, it's the game's called Ark Evolved.
Airstrike activated.
We thought you might like to play it, but then I said to them, probably not, because you need to devote a lot of time to the game.
Does it mean I have to learn something? I don't want to learn nothing.
I mean, I wouldn't call it learning. I wouldn't call what I do in the game learning.
Well, that's a relief.
Airstrike.
I tell you, at my age, I need some relief.
I want to let the stream know that I've stopped talking like that, and so therefore I will not be a part of this, because I think it's bigoted.
Oh yeah, I got a kill.
It's not. There ain't nobody here we're making fun of other than ourselves talking like this.
See? Yeah, they got someone flanking over there in B2.
You keep on telling yourself that.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that's really good.
Heat level critical.
There, I like when I go down over the bump and then I shut down instead of shutting down on top of the hill. That's always embarrassing.
Got friends.
Is Joe still on? Is Joe still watching the stream?
Who?
Feature.
Joe.
Oh, where is he? This guy, he's bad.
He is.
There we go.
I got a new dragon, Joe. I went and got a new fire wyvern because I realised there's a damage difference if you make your own egg, if you get the egg and raise it compared to if someone else does. So I've gone from like 160% damage to 389% damage. But my sheep are out of control on my island.
Oh, I just can't quite get this. Oh, I can get this guy.
Target acquired.
Yeah, you don't need that arm, buddy.
Heat level critical.
Oops. Yeah, you're right here, aren't you?
Heat level critical.
Started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Heat level critical. Right.
Oops, I fell down. Darn it, I was going to kill him.
Heat sink destroyed.
That's unfortunate. I guess he'll do his... Yep. Ooh-wee!
Target destroyed.
I think I have dinner soon.
Heat level critical.
Crush the cowards.
Come on. Ah, I missed. That was terrible.
Chicken cock in, I
Target
think.
acquired. Heat level critical.
Okay.
Yep, come on, baby.
Target destroyed.
There you go.
Heat level critical.
This guy up high. They're going to get him before I can get to him. Oh, they're all going up to kill him.
Where's my manure?
Mine, mine, mine. Where is he? Got him. Good work, guys. Thanks to drop.
There he is.
Will this bring me back up to tier 2? Or will it not? Ooh, 981 and 3 kills. It sure should. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. No, I don't know. 981 and 3 kills. Highest in the entire game. And it says, survey says. Survey says. Survey says. Boy, it takes a long time.
Survey
I'm just
says.
building anticipation. Might not. I did. I had 2 down. Oh, I did. I'm back in tier 2 again. Woohoo!
Yoy.
I've been in tier 2 twice tonight. That's exciting.
Congratulations.
I'll record that because that's my tier 2 stake in the ground right there. It's all to do with this paint job, really.
Yeah, regress down to tier 5.
I'm sorry about that. It's probably my fault. You've been learning from me, no doubt.
No. Because the damn mech I'm playing is whoops.
What kind of mech is it?
On.
Can you invite me back?
I can.
Mark?
Hang on. Invite sent. What time is it? I have to go to bed pretty soon here. Oh yeah, I should go to bed after this match.
Okay.
This will probably drop me back into tier 3. Drax, how are you going to share what you're going to share?
I'm going to go stream.
You're going to do screen?
You can just view it.
All right.
Don't know how good you're going to see it though.
Watch stream.
Oh, it's going to be nightfall. This is where it's going to be really nice, actually. So I'll do a quick fly around. So I built all of this.
You're riding a bat.
I am riding a bat.
How come your builder doesn't have any walls?
Out of glass. It's got glass. It's glass.
Oh, okay, it's glass. Just totally.
And then that is my greenhouse, which I just built. And these are all my dinos.
This looks like
this
looks like the game where you build stuff like Minecraft.
Yeah, it's got some. I mean, I never played Minecraft, but it's definitely got a building element. Yeah. Wait till it goes dark, because the volcano island just goes off. It won't be long. It'll go dark shortly, or maybe
it'll go dark. Marauder.
But all that island lights
up.
What are those
things? What are those things shooting up with lightning at the top? Plasma.
So
beams.
They're called runes. Oh, it's about to be dark now. Ooh. They're called runes, and they've got pillars, rune pillars. They're pillars, and you can get prizes from them when you go over there. Pick up the runes. It's about to be dark. It's going to be so good.
They're ruins like from an alien civilization or something, or
well, yeah, kind of. Because actually, as it turns out, and I didn't know this about the game, you're basically some advanced civilization, and for some reason you've dropped down.
That monolith thing hanging up in the sky is left over from them.
Oh, that's where a boss is. You can do boss fights there.
Oh, that's what I want. I want boss fights.
Oh, come on. Like it's in the next minute, it's going to be dark, and then
I can tell. I can tell. Yeah, it's getting dark. Yeah. So why are we looking at it from inside the room?
Because it looks pretty cool when you're inside and you see everything lit up.
It says you're cold. Oh,
wouldn't be the first time.
There you go. Well, it got dark fast right there at the end.
Yeah, see, you can. I love this because the whole thing's lit up.
I like the pink clouds, pink fluffy clouds, and the stars twinkle. That's nice.
You got the aurora. Yeah, the aurora's out too, actually.
Oh yeah, Aurora Borealis. Nice.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you.
So you've spent all your life building this glass house. I shouldn't throw rocks. I'm not saying that.
Can I tell you, I spent a lot of time building this thing because it's my first time ever playing this game.
I know, with the same amount of time, I built a real house. You should build a real house.
Oh, okay.
It only took me 12 summers. It wasn't actually. It was probably a little more time than you spent.
Probably. And these are the first two sheep I caught. I called one Bar and the other one Black Sheep because the girl's black is actually a black sheep.
Oh, nice.
So the male I called Bar.
So does the bat eat the sheep? I'm going to go ahead and launch this.
No, it's just a mount. It goes invisible, actually. No, I can do this. And it goes invisible. Oh, hang on.
What does? The bat does? Oh, it's gone. It's got a cloaking device.
It does.
And it's got,
looks
like it's got a blood heart condition thing. So what's the point of this game, actually?
Well, basically, you build stuff, you get technology, you get engrams to build stuff to help you further progress in the game, and then what you do is you go around and kill some bosses, and then you go to the next map, basically. But most of the time, to be honest, I just want to build stuff. I don't really care about doing the boss fights.
Oh, so it's might as well do Minecraft. The
And
problem with this at least has some detail. Minecraft is horribly giant pixels of everything, right? So just no matter what you do, it still looks ugly. A lot of adults play it. It's kind of a mindless, I'm stacking blocks, I'm building my big thing, and you can do it for hours. Then you look back and you're 47, 48 years old.
I'm 48 years old.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
What have I done with my life? What have I done with my life? Oh, no.
I wasn't really poking.
I'm going to have a midlife crisis.
You're going to have a midlife crisis. There's probably a game for that, Drax. Midlife crisis game.
I think it's called Mechwarrior Online, where gamers go to die.
Oh, my gosh. Crimson, was it Crimson the other day that said that he was in some meeting and they were talking about all the old players that are in Mechwarrior Online. They're about all that's left, and then somebody mentioned Dark Marauder and Ghost Lance and Grandpa. It's like I was brought up in some meeting of, I don't know, it wasn't devs.
Like a real life meeting in an office?
It was a meeting in either I don't know who it was. I don't remember. Maybe somebody in the chat will remember. But it was like people who give input to help the game. So it's either one of the groups that you've talked about before, or some other group or something. And they were just talking about getting, like the core players are all these older people. And then somebody mentioned me and I became the symbol of the old Mechwarrior players for some reason.
Real? Oh, that's nice. So
it's kind of one of those backhanded compliments. It's better, like, if I'm infamous or famous for something, I guess.
But this was something run by PGI, or is this some?
I don't know the details. I don't know the details.
Okay.
So I don't know. It was probably it might have been at the daycare center, for all I know. I just don't know.
I personally don't think that they'll ever be able to correct the issues with Mechwarrior Online in terms of population, because you'd really have to spend money on marketing, and you wouldn't market an old game.
Well,
Reactor online.
Yeah, I know that's a problem.
Weapons online.
It's not. It still plays really fun though. So I don't know that there's a lot of younger kids will go play older games, even though they look horrible, because they're nostalgic, vintage, pixelated, low res art.
Remember there was a kid that came into your stream and all he wanted to do was beat his dad. Was it? I think it was your stream.
Was it Fishy or was it
his father? No.
Oh yeah, no, it was somebody else. Yeah.
And he did that pretty quickly.
That's right. Did it pretty quickly, and it shows dad up. Yeah. I remember that. I don't remember his name. That was funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I just want to show my dad I'm better than him. Okay.
2 games later, okay, mission accomplished.
All right, got that done. Now I'm moving on to another game. I never felt that tension. I always felt like my dad was my biggest fan, right? So there was never any competition between me and my dad.
Online.
And then he was my best friend, so when he died, it's like really hard.
Yeah, I'm still affected. I didn't realize I would be, but I am.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't think they should be allowed to die, personally.
I think immortality or something.
I think
no,
so.
I don't think I'd want immortality, because that would be... Yeah, that'd be kind of painful, to be honest.
Really? The staying alive part? Wouldn't that be that bad?
Target acquired.
Why does this do this? I'm stuck on my sheep now.
Heat level critical.
Okay, I'm not stuck on my sheep anymore. My island has been overrun with sheep.
Target destroyed.
I'm just gonna have to kill
My island's been overrun with sheep.
Yeah.
It's like a herd. So
well, I
this
bred
little...
like 6 of them and let them run free on my island, and now they're just breeding like crazy. Even though I've got the mating turned off, it doesn't. It just makes it a lower percentage of.
Wait, you can turn off mating on your sheep?
Yeah, you can turn off mating on all the
That
dinosaurs.
seems very powerful.
Well, you are a bit of a god in the game.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you run into something that can eat you, and then it's not so friendly.
Target acquired.
What do we got over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill all my sheep, I think.
Oh, down here?
but I'm gonna kill all my sheep.
Just don't poke your nose out too far, Dark.
Alright, thank you.
You get back.
Can't quite... Oh, I fell down. I didn't want to do that. Didn't realize. I've done this before. I've backed up on that exact same spot and then fallen down. Oh, you're in the way, Mech. You're in the way. You killed him. Okay, fine.
New target
Charlie.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Good kill.
New
Gonna need help
target
with Delta?
acquired.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
C4. It's mostly room stuck.
Well, I shouldn't poke around there, I guess. He didn't need that arm.
Heat
Sorry
level
about the friendly.
critical. Target destroyed.
Nice killing. Oh, they're back over here. Jump jets would have been nice right there.
Should go back to the S variant, Dark.
What's that?
It's more versatile. It's hotter, but it's more versatile.
What's more versatile?
The S.
The S Timberwolf?
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't mind this thing. This thing's a monster.
Base is being captured.
Looks like somebody needs to go back to our little base. Is that over there in C1? I guess that's where we came from.
Base
Easy to
is
get
being
turned around here,
captured.
so I don't really know this map very well yet.
Target spotted.
Fire.
Oh, they're all going to kill me before I can get there
Base
again.
is being captured.
I need to be just a few kilometers faster.
Target acquired.
Ah, I didn't get him. Ah, so close. Nice work, guys. Thanks for the drop. Gladius, welcome. Salute. Well, that puts me squarely in tier 2. Squarely, like at the very bottom. That's what I mean by that. I know that's disappointing for the people that have trusted me to make them feel better about their own play for a long time.
Oh, I tell you what, man, I just haven't been playing you for a couple of weeks, and I've been getting like 800
Nice.
damage games continuously in this mech, and I come drop with you, and it's like, oh yeah, sucking as per usual. I'll just go away for a couple of weeks. I almost broke 1K in the same night start. So, you know.
Nice.
Oh, lovely, man. Well done.
Mittens, you often have really great games. I know sometimes you get in mechs that are kind of weird builds and then you get trounced, but
Not with you.
But I've seen you have some great games too when you're in mechs that you're used to running and stuff. When I get into mechs I'm not good in, I totally biff it. It's pretty bad. I think I'm two pips up now. Look at that. Ooh, 2 pixels. Ugh. The pressure. And I have 65 supply caches. I guess I'll have to pick a mech from the event too. Ugh.
Well, you need to do like a channel redeem. So, you know, 1,000 channel points to apply cash.
I've got so many channel points. Yeah, you need to do like a 10,000 one or 100,000
Well, I just upped the Mech of
Just
Death
up
to
my
5,000 because people were just being a little too flamboyant with, cashing that in.
You do realise I've got you do realise I have 209,000.9K.
Oh my gosh. I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't really matter. I mean,
I'm sorry, Mittens.
you can make it 50,000, and I'll still be going Irby.
That's not what happened. People did Irby.
No, they did lights typically.
Pirate Bane continuous.
Oh my gosh. Well,
No skills, got to run at stop.
no, I don't know. That sounds terrible.
That's what real heroes do.
I would think you'd see me die often enough as it is.
No, I don't see you die enough.
No, I want more. Just want to see more death. Okay, I gotta go to bed. Thanks everybody. Drax, pleasure. Mittens, always a pleasure. Dictator Kodo, thanks so much for dropping with me. Always a pleasure. Dead Money Joe, Gladius, welcome. I've seen Gladius in here before, I believe. And TK Romero, good to see you again. Haven't seen you for a while. Sarcasmo's been and gone. Whoever else is kind of lurking around, thanks so much for hanging out. Until next time, this has been Ghostlands. I'm your host, Dark Marauder. This is your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. And Brios is in here? Oh, thanks, Brios.
Hi, Brios.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
I'll jump out here in a second of the match.